What's good, y'all? It's receiver teacher, and today we're going to talk about the importance of tempoing your routes. All right, we're going to talk about what that even is, how to do it, why it's important, all that stuff. But before we get into that, you know the drill. Make sure you go to receiverteacher.com, fill out your email in our contact form to gain access to free exclusive content. Now, first up, all right, what even is tempoing your routes? All right, what does that even mean? Now, tempo kind of goes hand in hand with false accelerations, all right? It's basically just the ability to control your speed. We see Cole Beasley right here working it. He's one of the best in the league at it, all right? He kind of creeps off the ball slowly, and then now he's going to speed burst to the inside. Look at the reaction that he gets from the DB when he changes his speed, all right, going from slow to fast. All right, he bursts inside. DB's like, oh, shit. All right, now when he gets out of his break, all right, he's wide open, bunch of separation. That's because he's false accelerating, all right? He's only going full speed for about 2-3 steps. All right, so right here, creep. All right, 1, 2, 3, boom, he's out of his break in 2 steps. And the reason Cole Beasley, all right, Julian Edelman, all these shorter guys, all right, slot guys are able to get out of these breaks in 2 steps is because they're not reaching max velocity, all right? He's kind of creeping off the ball right here, and he only takes about 3 steps going full speed. 1, 2, 2 steps. And that's how he's able to get out of his break. All right, you should never run static routes, all right, how it's drawn on the paper. Just run a 10-yard straight line and cut it in 90 degrees, all right, never changing your speed. That's a static route, all right? It's way too easy for the DB to defend you, and instead you have to learn how to use tempo, all right? Changes the speed. We see right here Daquan Bailey-Brown, a Southern Miss, all right? He kind of uses this little skip, all right here. And the DB is like, what the hell is this, all right? He's watching your hips. He sees you kind of skip, all right, kind of slow play it. And then now he's going to burst to the fade, all right? Everything right now looks like a fade. So what does that do to the DB? He has to open his hips and defend that, all right? Because you're bursting to the fade. But again, you're just false accelerating into your break. 1, 2, 3, all right? So 3 steps going max velocity, but it forces the DB to completely turn around, all right? Because you went from slow to fast, all right, and then you threatened him with speed, all right, and he has to defend you. He's not just going to let you, blow past him. Same thing right here. I know this is just a one-on-one rep, but this is signature AB, all right. He gives his signature skip and then follows it up with a speed burst. Right, this is oh shit mode at its finest. Look at the reaction he gets out of the DB right here. The DB's like, oh shit, he's about to take off. Now he's going to over pursue, over commit, and chase you down the field, and that's when you break it. Again, 1, 2, 3. 3 steps before your break going full speed. That's why it's a lot easier to hit that trigger step. It's a lot easier to get out of your breaks because you're not going max velocity the whole time. Right, same thing right here on this comeback route. So Van Jefferson already gives us a little skip, and then 1, 2, 3, boom. Right, so again, you're not reaching max velocity, and if you are, it's for like 3, max 4 steps. And you do this by tempoing your stem, and there's hundreds of ways you can do this, all right? So Sammy Watkins just kind of raises pad level, stares Marcus Peters in the face, all right, and what does that do? He gets flat-footed. And now right here, he's going to put his head down and speed burst. Now again, Marcus Peters, right? Oh shit mode at his finest, right? This guy's like, oh shit, he's about to take off to the inside. So now he's chasing, over pursuing. Now when he breaks it off, right, he's off the screen. It's like 5, 7 yards of separation. And all the greats use this technique, all right? They're kind of gliding at first, and they hop into second gear, right before their break, all right? Gliding into second gear. Now the DB's like, oh shit, he's about to take off, all right, on a fade. So now they're over pursuing, and that's when you shut it down, all right? You got to time your break. Same thing right here. This is Russell Gage running a Colorado route. Right, you notice how he hops and then takes like 3 steps. Right here after the change of speed, 1, 2, 3, he's out of his break, all right? But the reason this works is because right here, he makes it look like he's going to the inside, all right? He sells with his entire body, gives eyes to the quarterback, all right? Everything looks like he's going inside. So the DB has no choice and no, question on if he should drive on this, all right? It looks like he's going to the inside. It looks like he's running a slant, let's say. So he's going to drive on that. But again, you're not reaching max velocity, all right? You're taking, 2, 3 steps, and that's why he's able to exit his route, all right, and get out of his break this smoothly. All right, this is another clip, Sammy Watkins. Now he's running a comeback, all right? But in his stem, all right, he's going to use a tempo, all right, stare the defender in the face for a split second. Now you might be saying, what the hell is this? But you'll notice the reaction he gets from the defender when he speed bursts again, all right? So he gives this little stutter step, freezes him, all right? Now he's almost flat-footed. But look now when he takes off again, all right? Burnout. Now the DB's like, oh, shit, all right? I got to, catch up. He's over pursuing, trying to grab him, right, hold him, because he thinks he's about to take off on a fade. But really, he's just false accelerating into his break, right? He took like 3 or 4 steps after the little stutter. And now he's able to get out of this break while the DB's on the ground, right? So again, tempo your routes. You shouldn't run your entire route full speed. You should only reach your full speed when you're about 3 to 4 yards or 3 to 4 steps from your break. And then now you want to false accelerate into that break. And this can also help you slower guys when you're running fades, all right? It can be a lot harder for you guys to get over the top because you don't got that straight line speed. But using a hesitation to freeze them, all right, get them flat-footed, and then now you have enough space, all right? If you're even, you're leaving. All you need is one step. Now, I'm not saying Devontae Adams is slow because he's definitely not, but, why not make your job easier? And he's only like a 4 or 5 guy. He's not one of the fastest guys in the league, So, just using a little hesitation, all right, freezing the defender, kind of, take a little hop step. All right, now look at this, all right? DB's looking foolish, all right? He's taking false steps, and now you have enough space to get over the top. So again, always tempo your routes, all right? If you can learn to do this in, middle school, high school, all that stuff, by the time you get to college, all right, you're just going to be on a whole different level than everybody else, all right? I wish I'd learned it earlier, but, now that you have this video, hopefully this helped. Hopefully you can start using this and start experimenting what works for you, what you like, what you don't, all that stuff. So again, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you smash the like button. Let's try to get to 50 likes. Comment down below what you want to see next. I read every single comment. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you next video. Peace.